February 6, 1964. Gord Downie was born in Amhersview, Ontario, just outside of Kingston. At Kingston Collegiate, Downie met Rob Baker, Gord Sinclair, and Johnny Fay.
September 17.
Together, they performed at bars around town, playing cover songs under the name The Rodents. Then, guitarist Paul Langlois came on board, and the group settled on a new name.
Tragically Hip.
Everything would change for them that night in Toronto. In the mid-'80s, the Hip took the stage at Toronto's famous Horseshoe Tavern. You know, the one with the checkerboard floors.
That night in Toronto, with its checkerboard floors, riding on horseback and keeping order.
The president of MCA Records was in the crowd, and he gave them a record deal on the spot. In 1987, they released their self-titled debut album and were on their way to becoming the soundtrack of a nation. 34 years, 18 studio albums, 58 singles. Gord Downie plotted a course for Canadian music and for Canadiana itself. His poetic lyrics painted a picture of a Canada we weren't taught in textbooks.
If there's a goal that everyone remembers, it was back in old 72. Help a real cold disappear. That summer, 20 years for nothing, well, there's nothing new beside. 7 men broke loose in 73 from Millhaven Maximus just free.
It's a good life if you don't weaken. Then came the diagnosis. May 24, 2016.
It's my difficult duty today to tell you that Gord Downie's brain tumor is incurable.
But for Gord, he found courage. It couldn't come at a worse time.
You know, knowing Gord that way, and he was like, yeah, you know, I want to go play these songs for people.
And the strength for one final cross-country tour. Man, machine, poem.
Yes, I can get behind.
The band hit the road in Victoria and headed east, wrapping up where it all began. The final concert was the beginning of a new project for Downie. Little did we know, Gord had recorded a new solo album months before his diagnosis was revealed.
On a secret path.
Secret Path, an album and graphic novel, tells the tale of Channy Wen Jack, a young Ojibwe boy who died while trying to escape a residential school. His good work did not go unsung.
Promoting dialogue, raising awareness of the history of residential schools, and moving the country along the path to reconciliation.
Gord continued working and creating into his final days. His voice and vision was truly ahead of his time. Gord Downie was ahead by a century.